His ugly ass.
On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference
Up,
rival, the
dog.
Miami Heat are ready for this thing to get started. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan
some shit right
with
now.
our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You take a look at Milwaukee facing off here against a very talented ball club, guys. This is a tremendous right side. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. And it's Hunter in at the center position. And it's sent back by Bosh.
Pass it to your boy so I can be on the starting fight. Come on.
On the wing, Dwayne Wade. That misses off the backboard. Middleton drives in. And the Bucks miss again.
Yo, let me get a snap.
The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
Carter Williams kicks to Parker. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Hunter, the pass to Dragic. Bosh dishes to Wade. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
I couldn't even get him.
Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. In fourth, the Bucks.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
The Heat leading by 5. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat.
Oh, my God.
We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
Get this break started.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Taking the ball. Oh, my God.
Bosh sets the pick for Dragic.
Oh, my God.
Takes a shot at the elbow, off the left rim.
Yo, what is that?
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
That's very quick.
Clark.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's check.
Probably can't even come back.
The Heat leading by 7. Jabari Parker is out there with Greg Monroe. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Carter Williams in at the point. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Oh, me.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and it had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
Still.
And stolen by Freak. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. He gives them a double-digit lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Press the button,
and with Kidd, the results on the floor, Greg, speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players, Clark, and he keeps them accountable.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach. I tell you what, he's shown me a bright future.
And one.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Anyway, I don't even know what's...
Bucks trail by 11. Carter Williams kicks to Middleton.
Rookie though.
Back to Carter Williams. Monroe dishes to Carter Williams.
Oh my God, no.
Here's Wade. Plays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And the Heat lead by 13. In a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Dragic kicks to Hunter. Fires the 3. And that's good.
Damn! Yo, I'm inside.
Dragic has got his 4th assist in this one. And one of Goran Dragic's greatest traits, Greg, excelling in the open court. High energy point guard, a lot like his speed to burn, very smart guy, coveted by many.
He really is. And Kevin, he transitions from defense to offense as quickly as anyone in the league, a la Tony Parker, except he's also equally adept at facilitating for others and spotting up for the 3, or just taking it to the rack himself.
5 to shoot. Floats one up. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Parker.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Yo, you should hand me the ball.
Whiteside a screen. Dragic the pass to Hunter. The feed to Whiteside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. Greg. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the
Oh
last
my
match
God,
against the Nets
how?
put on a show. He finished 21 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season-high for rebounds. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the
easy
defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Oh, they got the
big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Plumlee is checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Jabari Parker. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Mayo in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Miami with a change here, too. Richardson, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. Pass to Day. To the left wing. Hunter, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Pass to Dang, down low, and free. Throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line.
Y'all like that?
To change it up. So we've reached the end of the first half of
play.
Dwayne, give.
To be honest, I need
and the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Here we go.
And the Heat making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Bucks trail by 8. On the court for the Heat, Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Dang and Bosh are small and power forwards. And it's Hunter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Hand me the ball.
And that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint.
I'm not really keep calling for this damn ball. How you trying? Let me turn that off. He's sick here, right?
In crunch time.
Great pass by Bosh there.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Screen by Monroe. Parker a screen on deck. Parker drives in. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Wade kicks to Bosh.
Should probably pass me the ball.
To the paint. Down low.
Oh,
throwing down to Kumbo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Middleton. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Dragic kicks to Bosh. He feeds it to Dang. Pass to Hunter. And Parker comes with the help. Free dishes to Bosh. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bosh has got 5.
Get this double.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And, of course, Chris Bosh has been such a prolific scorer and rebounder in his career. He's not quite in the 2010 category for his career. But boy, Greg, he's close.
Yeah, I mean, good athleticism, that big wingspan, and not an overly physical player, but very instinctive on the backboard. And when it comes to scoring, particularly from that mid-range area, he can do it all.
Antetokounmpo passes to Parker.
But only the first miss of the second half. They
hit me.
And 3 throws it down.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Here's Carter Williams. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
On the topic of Chris Bosh, I mean, guys, he was a 24-11 player his last season with Toronto. Went on to Miami to win rings where his stats dipped a bit with LeBron there. Then last season, his scoring average right back up to 21 a game.
Pass me that ball. He too little.
Here's Hunter. Stolen by Monroe. Antetokounmpo against Dang. Antetokounmpo gets to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Talking about Chris Bosh, he was really ahead of his time when he first entered the league. I mean, very few power forwards back then had his combination of size, agility, and skill set. Now we're seeing a ton of 4s like that on draft night.
Dragic kicks to Hunter.
Lead
pass up strong.
Oh my God! Contact. Yo, we gotta rewind that one. Yo, that was a good one. On Jabari. I don't see how that was a contact though. That was mean.
How about that? Yeah. All right.
Oh my God.
Right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Parker dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Parker. And it's sent back by Bosh. T-Wade on the wing. Defended by Middleton. That's good. And now a 10-point lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
Son got that regular on here.
And for Milwaukee, Greg Monroe.
Nice little regular.
Parker comes in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Carter Williams in for Jared Bayless. They've got Greg Monroe.
Oh my God.
Out there with John Henson. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Parker in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
You gonna take me out?
9 seconds left to play here
in
the
game.
Fourth. Here's Carter Williams. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yeah, this gotta be on
Joe,
rookie.
congratulations on this win. This was a game where we saw plenty of great sequences, some nice runs put together.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
I ain't listening to it because I still.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Luol Deng.
Luol Deng is one of the most consistent players in the league.
He better have 20.
But tonight, he was more than that. He was tremendous. Big play after big play. His perimeter deep.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.